Okay, and I am live. Okay, and I guess I can go ahead and fill some fill some air time with an introduction. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and excuse me, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. Let's see. As a writer, I have done a lot of things over the last 20 plus years, but I have recently, in the last few years, decided to focus on fiction. And as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I specialize in working with independent authors as well as small independent publishers. And as an artist, I love working with watercolors, watercolor pencil, stamps and ink, as well as watercolor style inks. And I have an Etsy shop. Okay, so that out of the way, I will be doing, I'm really loving using a Pomodoro style sprints. Let's see, I can go ahead and get us set up with that. And we'll see if we have any viewers in a little bit. I kind of, unfortunately, ran out of time to do a whole lot of marketing for this. I was super busy yesterday, and I did do some sharing this morning, not too terribly long before I went live, but that's all right. I shall work on that for Thursday. Anyway, let's see here. Let me go ahead and share my search. Oh, in the background, you might hear some rain. It is very rainy here in Florida. I live in Tampa Bay, Florida. Oh, let's see here. Share screen. Let's see here. I want to share my tab. No, I won't share my inbox with you, but I'll share my tab. Let's see. A lot of times I do start with 15 minutes. With a 15-minute timer, I should say, and then I'll use classic Pomodoro style 25-minute timer for the remainder of the stream. So let's see here. Go ahead and do that, but stop it until I am ready. Okay, just to explain what's going on for those who have not attended one of these before. Let's see here. And then I will put a banner up, and okay, I don't have to edit that. Put it on. And maybe I'll just go on into it in just a second. But you know, what I forgot to say is that one thing I want to work on today is during this stream specifically is I really do have my my book length work on the brain. I will be working on that some, but I will also be working on some other things. During at least one of the sprints, I will be working on just some notes I'm making for an editing project that's coming up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And so before we do it, for those who don't know, I've been basically counting it down. I will remind people to stretch if they need to. If they need to get up at first, if that helps them focus, please feel free. Get up, walk around for a second, or well, not literally a second, but you know what I mean. And walk around the room one time and have a seat. And a lot of times that does help a lot. If you need to get a drink of water, please do that. Please don't get dehydrated like me, because I need to do that too, actually. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started with this sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? And I'm saying that because, hello. How are you? Hi, Maggie. Let me see here. Let me remove that. Maybe I can get my camera to work for a little while. Oh, look at that. It's working. Hi. Hi, Maggie. How are you? And I'll also take off my banner. What's going on, Maggie? It is very dark here. It is very rainy here in Tampa Bay, and I have like all the lights on, and it's still not helping. It's really bad. If I turn my laptop around, my other laptop, maybe that'll help. Oh, there's the ring light. I was looking for that. It is like a cool, rainy, gray day. It's raining steadily. I have this little ring light. Oh, it needs battery. What is going on? I just did an introductory 15-minute sprint, but I can do another one. Maybe I can bring this a little bit closer. It might help a little bit. Maybe. It's just so dark in here. And thank you very much. Well, what I did during that sprint was I pulled up my Scrivener for my my Scrivener project for my book, and I was reading through the outline for the chapter where I'm at, which is going to be probably 2 separate chapters, really. It needs a lot of work, but getting some of it down, trying to get a lot of it down. So you're still on hold, waiting to get an appointment for the youngest to see their doctor. Okay, that's cool. As you can see, I've been playing with my branding here on StreamYard. I kind of like that color. I've always liked like you know, wine reds and dark reds, and see, I even have my top is kind of like that. But I'm wearing a sweater because it's cool because of all the rain. Yeah, we've been trying to get my kid we're trying to get his shot. So that's been kind of a process, but we should be able to get that done pretty soon here now, probably. Anyway, I already have I have had my second shot, which was 2 weeks ago. Is cold there too? How cold is it in Colorado? That's what I want to know. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. Hello. Thank you. How do you like this color for my branding? You got snow overnight again? Okay. So yeah, my brother lives in Steamboat Springs. And they said when I saw him, he said it's west of the mountains, or it's mountains because it's a ski town, but it's kind of west of, yeah. the westernmost part. Snow again in New York? Wow. Yeah, it's just kind of been a weird spring. It's been a strange spring. But yeah, it was in the 60s this morning. It was cool enough to be in the 60s, so that's cool for this late in the spring. That's kind of cool for here. Not cold, but obviously, but it's cooler than it was. But by the way, it's just, I don't know. Can you believe how long my hair is? I'm hopefully going to get it cut. I want to get it cut like in early May. It's so long. I'm not sure how much I'll get cut, but we'll see. So maybe, yeah, I might not get much taken off because I don't know. It's a thing. It's some idea. It's just an idea I have. But anyway, who wants a second sprint, but more of a, again, Pomodoro sprint? Snow, snow, snow. We don't get that very often here. Not in Florida. Maybe northern Florida. And maybe about every 25 years around here. Yeah, aubergine. It is, would you call it that? It's almost a aubergine. Yeah, eggplant. That's another word for eggplant, isn't it? Yeah, I've always liked the super dark purpley reds like that. Oh, thank you. Do you think I should cosplay Elsa? Wouldn't be the first time. I'm kind of thinking about like doing a DIY, like getting a white t-shirt and somehow try to figure out how to do diamond shapes in different colors. Those colors, what are they? One's teal, one's, I think that's the water. One's, it's like they're all jewel tones, but they're light jewel tones. I might do that. Okay, that's cool. How is it's your ankle, right? How is it? Does it still hurt at all? Your high might be 32. Oh my. Wow. Of course, yeah, outside, yeah. Wow. That's cold. Wow. Goodness. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put that back on then, and let's get this done. Excuse me, I have an itch. I have an issue with my eye. That's why I can't put much eye makeup on, because it's irritated. And there goes my camera. Oh well. No worries, huh? Oh, let's see. 25. Okay. Walking with a boot and a crutch. Oh, I'm sorry. Week 8. Oh my gosh. I twisted my ankle really, really badly. I'm surprised it didn't that it didn't break. This was around this time about 2 years ago. I want to say 2 years ago. And my ankle still hurts from time to time. Like the day before yesterday, all my joints were bothering me. And Plate and screws. Ow. Wow. Ouchie. Luckily, it didn't break. I mean, they said there wasn't a break, but oh, it kind of felt like it. I've never broken a bone. Knock on wood. I've never broken a bone. Surprising. That's very surprising considering my childhood. I grew up with two brothers who were very active, especially my oldest. Oh my. All the jumping and falling off of horses and different things I did as a kid. Very surprising. Anyway, I will spend this next sprint. I think what I'll do is go back to this chapter that I really want to work on. Trying to figure out some things and trying to figure out how to basically start this chapter, the bridge between the previous chapter and this chapter, and how to make it work. But you know, I think I'm not worrying about NaNoWriMo anymore because I've had a lot going on already this month. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit my goal. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm going to see what I can do. And so we can get this started. That was your first break? Okay. Hey, you guys ready? Let's see. No, I forgot to get water, so I will also go and get myself some water before I get started. So, and if you need to do that, go right ahead during the sprint. You know what I'm doing? You can't see me, but I am stretching my wrists and I'm sitting up straight. Yes, sitting up straight is really good, especially if you have a curvature in your spine like I do. So it's really good. It's excellent for you. Alrighty then. We're gonna get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I got water, little bite of a snack, and actually I got some words in and put them in place in basically for parts of the outline. Oh yeah, let me remove this. In parts of the outline where for certain parts of the outline. Let's see. Total words looks like 160 words actually. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Also, some people came in like CB and Amber Craft. Hello, hello, hello. Bonnie folded laundry. Well, that sounds interesting. I might just highlight that. Oh, wrong mouse, wrong laptop, wrong mouse. I think I'll highlight this because this would be beneficial for lots of people who have to wear glasses. Okay, no problem, Bonnie. So yeah. I've only been wearing glasses since after my son was born, so and he's 17. So as you can guess, I'm much older. So anyway, 42 life hacks. Did I select it? There we go. I will have to look that up because yeah, that would be a good thing for me. Good for me to keep, 33 years. And then my husband has been wearing glasses since he was a baby. So actually since at least 2 years old. Probably since before that, but I'd have to ask him to be sure. But he was he was born with a birth defect. Basically, he was born cross-eyed, and he had to have surgery the day he was born, and when he was about 2, and then excuse me. So he's been wearing glasses for more than 50 years. He's at least since he was 2. I guess maybe that's when they started doing it. So, yeah. So my husband could relate to that. And Maggie's back. So, yeah. So Maggie, I did get words in. I was just saying, what did I say? 160. Between 2 sections for 2 sections of my outline. Yeah, 160 words. So that makes me really happy. Yeah. And this working on this section makes me happy because and there goes my camera again, but oh well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it involves a magical creature that I'm really fascinated with. Yeah, my husband remembers CB. He his first memory is when he was 2 years old and both eyes were bandaged from his surgery. Yeah, that's rough. When 3 till you were 10, you had to wear an eye patch for at least an hour every day. That's wow. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna wrestle with my camera or not. But if I click on it and then it shows me, maybe I'll see how it goes. At least this time anyway. I'll have to see how it goes. But yeah. So I get it. I get it, CB. Yeah, my husband. Yeah, he's without his glasses. He's legally blind, and it's on his driver's license that he has to wear glasses in order to drive. Oh, but you refused. Oh, yeah. I mean, and then my husband always had his right eye was always lazy. You know, it would move, especially as he got tired. Over the course of the day, it would get worse. And I guess he had a thing about it, and he had one more surgery a few years ago to try and correct it. But I guess it bothered him. I didn't mind it so much. But that's what he decided. You know, that was his choice. But yeah. Well, good for you. If that's what you wanted, you know, hey, do what you want. Okay, you're considering it. I don't remember how they did it. I don't remember if it was laser. I'll have to ask him now. Oh, yeah, maybe looking that up would be good. And you know, you can ask your. Oh gosh, yeah, wearing a mask with glasses is a real pain. That's for sure. That's for sure. And you know, these, you know, they get fogged up, and you have to wear them so tight to keep your glasses from fogging up. I have seen a couple of products out that are supposed to vent it just right so that your glasses don't fog up, but I don't know how good they actually are. At least I've seen a commercial here in the States. But I think that might have been on YouTube. And you know, I might consider getting one of those things because it's a pain. Well, let's see. It is 8 after 1. Let's see. I've done 2 sprints. I've done a 15 and a 25. I'm gonna probably just continue with the 25. I think a lot of people like that. Oh, hi, Tessa. That's a great idea, CB. Actually, I've been keeping a bandana too, but for many reasons, kind of extra, just extra, you know, in case I don't have a thing. Oh, there goes my camera again, but whatever. In case I don't have a mask, and also, you know, it's starting to get warm and muggy here, so bugs. Keeps the bugs off my neck. It's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but oh well. This has been a recurrent thing for the last few weeks. Sorry, folks. Tessa is still in the rehab hospital, but do have a walking boot. Okay. Reading a craft book on writing horror. Cool. That's cool. But I hope you feel better. I'm sorry that happened. We were just talking about walking boot earlier. Oh, because Bonnie was here. And I had to wear I twisted my ankle really bad about, well, actually, was that 3 years ago? That might have been 3 years ago now. That sounds right. I twisted it so bad I thought I broke it. But they said it didn't have a break. But anyway, I had to wear a boot. And then I had to have physical therapy on my ankle for like 6 weeks. And I still sometimes, like the other day when the front was starting to come through, and it's been raining. Oh, it's been raining bad here. But all of my joints were bothering me, you know. Being 50 plus, that'll do it. Let's just combine those two things. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Why don't I get us set up with another sprint? Let's see. 25. I think I'm really liking the 25 lately. It's a fracture, but it's small. Okay, small is better than big. Yes, definitely. Thankfully, it's nothing major. I was saying earlier, I've never broken a bone, amazingly enough, because I had a very active childhood. And my older brother, he's only 13 months older than me. We were like the dynamic duo, and you know, and he is a heck of a lot more active than I was. So our shenanigans usually involve something very physical. So you know, it was the 70s. There was a lot of action flicks and action shows on. So what do we have to do? Practice stunts. There's a lot of jumping onto and off of things, let's just say. And I grew up around horses, so, you know, feet got stepped on. There was a lot of falling off of horses involved. Anyway. Let's see. Oh, let me add my screen to the stream. There we go. I'm glad it's not it's not that bad of a break. It seems to be getting a little brighter here. It's not, doesn't it look like it? Bleh. It looks like it has stopped raining. At least for the time being. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to see about, maybe I'll get some more words in. That would be a good thing. Let me see. I'll see if I can put, have another bit here. That's going to be separated. Here we go. Okay, I got it. Alrighty. CB says, a couple of months ago, I broke my glasses. I decided to wear my gaiter instead of a mask. I went to adjust my glasses and boom, I put my noses into a puddle. Oh, the lens came out. Luckily, the frame didn't break. Yeah. Yeah. That's happened to me. Yeah. Ugh. That's, yeah. Luckily, the frame didn't break, seriously. But that's happened to me where the lens has popped out because I dropped my glasses. Okay. Are you guys ready for a sprint? It is 1:15. Let's see. Oh, to walk on it. I gotcha. I gotcha, Tessa. Yeah, that's a good idea, CB. People used to wear cords on glasses a lot. Matter of fact, that used to be really, really popular here in the States, like say in the 90s. What was that brand called that was so popular? And people used them for their sunglasses. And they were like made from the kind of stuff that, what do you call them? That divers use. I forget what that's called. Anyway, yeah, lots of people like to use some kind of cords, or they'll make a special cords for the glasses, and they'll use they'll like use special beads and stuff like that. But alrighty, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and count us down. Let's see. Remember to sit up straight in your chair. It's really good for you. It's really good for me. Take a sip of water if you need to. Well, hi, Carrie. Hello. We're just about to get started on a sprint. So good timing. Let's see. Stretch your wrists if you need to. It's always a good thing to do. I'm actually doing that right now. You may not be able to see me doing that, but I am doing that. I'm still having an issue with my camera, but oh well. Maybe I'll I'm not having any other issues with my internet, looks like, so I'm not sure what that is. Oh well. Let's see. While I'm putting my banner back on, I will say I hope everybody has a good sprint, and we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. Worked on a little bit of my outline, and I got 47 words. And also, I did a couple other things. And you know what? Charlie came in. Hello, Charlie. How are you?
Wishing I had a better relationship with mornings, but other than that, good.
Oh, me too. Me too. I had a interesting morning myself.
Yeah,
but
did not sleep well. So
I'm sorry.
I've had a very sluggish day, but I had a 3K day yesterday, and I'm hoping to get a lot done today. I've been playing around with For the Words, and I've noticed that when I remember to use it, I actually get a lot written. It tricks that part of my brain that's like, we have to get these words. We got to defeat the monster. We can't lose.
Cool. I might have to use that eventually.
And hello, Maggie. Hello, Carrie. Hello, anybody else who said hi in chat that I didn't notice. But yeah, it's Meadow got me into it. I started playing around with it. And if you want, I can send, after this stream, I can send you a referral code to get in. It's got a nifty story. The artwork is so cute. I really like the artwork that they did for it. And I don't know, there's just it's tricking that part of my brain that it's very hard to make me feel competitive, but there's something about seeing that word count plus timer that would be like, I'm gonna get these words, you're not gonna beat me.
That's cool.
There's that. I'm almost halfway done with this novella. So yeah.
Oh, yay. That's great. CB was trying dictation. Yeah, if it's like the first time you ever tried it, I have heard this as well. What Maggie is saying here, that it takes time for it to learn. I have to speak without as much of my Southern accent as possible, or the words come out squirrely. Yeah, I've heard about that.
And there are certain words that you have to figure out how to say it so that it knows what you're saying. There are 3 words that
it's kind of like treating other apps that use your voice, right?
Yeah, there are certain words that I've realized that I cannot say without my accent. So anytime I have to say them, I have to slow down and get very robotic and say them one sound at a time.
That would probably be me as well, because and kind of like you, Maggie, sometimes I have a little bit of an accent because I spent a good portion of my youth in Georgia and basically the deep South. So, yeah.
Well, like my favorite is I didn't realize I was still doing it until I started using voice to text, but I still have a tendency to say "would'er" instead of "water."
Okay.
And it never knows what that word is and comes up with all manner of beautiful phrases.
I still can't even say Savannah without saying it like that. Savannah.
I have to say, if you're willing to put the time and energy into it, I love dictation. But it's about learning your rhythm.
Yeah, I think it'd be really beneficial.
Because I use the Mac Dictate, And because of that,
Yeah.
I don't like how it does paragraphing. So I actually turn it off to hit enter.
Okay.
And every time I do that, I kind of reread the previous paragraph real quick to look to see if there's anything weird. And I know a lot of other dictation software does this too. It'll underline the words that it's not sure about.
Okay.
And if you
go back in and
well, no, okay. On the Mac, you control click them. I don't know what the command is on other, check your software, but it will actually give you the list of, we heard this word. It could be any of these, which is it? And you can correct it there, and that helps it learn faster because it starts picking up your inflection and how you actually say things. So,
okay. And doesn't I know Word has some features. Does Word have something like that? Do you know?
I don't know. I haven't used the Microsoft product since it became a novel. And I have yet to forgive Microsoft for that.
Yeah.
96,000 words. You ain't 96,000 words. You corrupted all of my backups. Rah! Yeah. I don't trust them. And just to answer Carrie's question real quick, it's different than Write or Die because it does not delete the words. So if you don't get the target, you still have the words. Write or Die, if you don't hit your word count target, it deletes everything you wrote. So yeah, it's not.
I don't think I'd like that.
Yeah, it's not the level of stress. I will say the cool thing about it is it counts words written, not words drafted. So if you write a word and then erase it and write a different word, it counts both of those towards your target because you did technically write both of those words.
Well, that's nice.
Because the goal is how many words did you write, not how many words are in the draft. That's how it works. So it will come up with a different word count for you than your word counters if you're somebody who corrects as you go.
Okay. You know what? Sometimes typing is fast, CB, but but that does sound interesting though.
Yes. I've had that happen so many times. I've said version, and it types yes. That is one that, yes. I've never met a voice to text that gets that one right without a lot of training.
That sounds time consuming.
It's the most time consuming thing for me is when you're using fantasy terms because you have to stop and type them.
Sure.
Any word that you've created. Now I've noticed that at least Mac Dictate, which is the one that I use, has started learning them. And will actually start learning your preferred spellings of like nicknames and stuff, because a lot of my characters have nicknames, and it does learn them. It takes it a couple of corrections to get there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting arthritis too, Carrie. Yeah. My fingers are going really, starting to curve a little bit. My mother, I have exactly my mother's hands, and hers got very curved. But Maggie says Word does have a dictation feature, so I have to find it. I think I want to find it. Just because arthritis. I'll have to find it.
Yeah, for me, it's more my brain. I can talk a lot faster. I've also noticed I censor myself when I type. I have this horrible thing in my brain that's like
Yeah.
the words have to be perfect if I'm typing them, but I just let myself get words if I speak. I'm not as critical. And so I'm able to get drafts done quicker. And oddly enough, with less editing at the end, because I didn't like question myself into very awkward sentences, which I'm very prone to do because my brain starts grammar checking and then I write these monster sentences that make no sense in any language.
And whoops, that's not what I meant to click on. Okay, but it uses the internet. And if your internet is laggy, it will stop, and you will keep talking while doing housework, and then realize it didn't save the last 20 minutes. Yeah, so I guess you have to pay attention and make sure it.
Yeah, that's the one thing that does irritate me is the software that I used to have a download, a work local mode that you could switch on, and that went away. I want it back.
It's okay. Thank you for that. It's on the home tab. Yeah.
But whether or not you use text to speech to text when you're writing, definitely use text to speech when you're editing, because the robot will get so confused when you mess up a phrase or a word, and it will help it stand out more. Just read along with it, and all of a sudden it'll be like, and Bob scared me dirt around the corner. And you're like, wait, that did not sound like English. And then you look at the word and you're like, oh, that wasn't English. Yay. It helps find a lot of weirdnesses.
I didn't see that. Oh, well. Oh, find the place. Anyway, I don't see that.
Oh, Carrie.
Ooh.
I have to say, I have bad arthritis in my knee, and I just got a really good CBD oil roll-on for it that actually relaxes the muscles. And like, I'm having to learn how to re-walk because the muscles around my kneecap aren't like super tight anymore. But arthritis is not your friend.
Yeah.
And I've had arthritis in my legs since I was 16.
Yeah, so I have arthritis in my hands, and and I've had, like apparently in my back and my neck, and there's various joints that have had injuries. So, because I thought of you the other, when was this? Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before when the front came in? I was like, ow.
And Maggie, David's actually a really good voice to use for text-to-speech. Most of the services now have a machine learning trained voice that sounds so fluid that it sounds like a human reader. But the best part about that is because it was trained using machine learning, anytime you have a hopeful monster word or a grammatical mistake, it gets super confused. And it stands out like a sore thumb because it reads so fluently, like somebody's just reading it to you, and then it just gets lost. And it's really funny because, like, when I'm doing it, it highlights each word because I use the accessibility version of it. So it highlights each word as it's reading it. And all of a sudden, you'll see the cursor start randomly shooting around the page. as the AI is trying to figure out like what the hell does the sentence mean. Like you get this visual light show as it's like this doesn't wait what, and it really stands out well. And no, Carrie, I don't have rheumatoid arthritis. I hurt I damaged my cartilage, and it just disintegrated to nothing. Which is why I always say, don't run upstairs, kids.
Yeah. I think mine is rheumatoid.
I just don't have any.
Rheumatism, as they used to say.
I just don't have anything in there cushioning the joint anymore.
Yes, I probably need to start taking meds for that. Well, it is almost 2:00. I have been on since noon. I think I might close down shop for the moment.
That's perfectly all right.
And, thank you so much for coming, Charlie.
I felt very bad for being late, but
don't worry about that. I wonder if that's because that was not my original document. So maybe maybe that's why I couldn't find that. Yeah, I'm still not seeing the dictation, but yeah, I'll have to poke around because I'm in the home tab. Oh well, I'll look some more, but I don't see it.
I will say for anybody that's on a Mac, just open your control panel. It's built right into the operating system, and it works in every app.
I miss having a Mac laptop. At least
that
I have it.
Should be like that in Windows. It should be an accessibility feature. It just should be an accessibility feature.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. And I remember that from my laptop, which I still have. It's functional. It just can't get online. Oh, right. I just can't go. It's so old that I can't get online with it anymore. Yeah. I could practice typing on it. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yes. Word is not nearly as user-friendly on PC, but that's okay. Hey, you know what, Maggie? You too. Everybody have a great day.
Yes.
I am planning on going ahead and going live Thursday as well at noon. And if anybody is interested in being a guest, please let me know. But there's certain people that I always invite, no matter what. Let's see. I am. That's pretty much it, I guess, that I should probably say, except if anybody has any questions for me about the editing process or about anything they want to ask me, pretty much, you can drop me a line on, let's see, you can DM me at, I'm on pretty much everywhere as Heather Dewey Pettit. On Instagram and Facebook, and I do have a Twitter. I just don't get to it very often. Anyway, Charlie, do you want to say anything super quick?
I'm going to be doing sprints with Meadow Lamoureux today, so check out her channel for that. And I should actually have my first Camp NaNo update up on the channel today. I remembered to record it. I'm editing it now. Oh, and If I am a good person, Thursday, my video explainer for I keep doing that for Kindle Vella, the new service that they're doing for serialized fiction, should be up Thursday.
Cool. I hope, Maggie, I hope your daughter is going to be all right. I hope that does not sound like fun. I hope she is going to be okay. Good luck, Maggie. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and maybe I'll see you Thursday. Right. Bye.
Bye.